Hello guys and welcome back to another episode of GTA 5 Lspdfr. This time I will not be doing an undercover series, I'll be using an actual marked cruiser. So let's start. We will be doing basic highway patrol today and any call out that the dispatcher gives us. I will just go through the airport a little bit just to make sure everything's normal.
Citizens report
Robbery in progress, so I'll respond to the call.
Little RON station. Respond code 3.
Any suggestions you guys have for the video, put it down in the comments below. Like if the volume is too loud, my voice is too loud or something, just tell me what it is and I'll fix it. I have to figure out a way to get out of this airport. I'm basically going in circles right now. Yeah, I have to figure out exactly which road takes me over. There's one little turn that if I miss, stay in this lane. Okay, where's this guy going? I'll just turn off this side and see if this way. Get out of the airport. Okay, I'm out of the airport now and I'm going straight to the robbery.
Suspect last seen on foot in
Okay,
Little
get
Seoul.
it. Your dispatch. Air
Attention
support.
all units. We have units
To help
requesting air support.
them look for the criminal.
Stop Porta.
And I'll drive to where they were last seen. And they'll tell me exactly where they are and I'll go there. Now that was a bad accident, but that's okay. Okay, they have to tell me where they were last seen. The helicopter is looking for them. And I just have to catch up to the pursuit. I'll get another officer there. I got another officer to chase them. By the time I catch up, they'll be at least trying to stop him. So now that I'm out of the airport and on the highway, I'll probably be able to make it. And also they're still on foot, they haven't stolen any car, which is good news. Because when they steal the cars, then that's not a good sign for me, because then that they can harm the citizens when they're trying to take out from the car. So I have to get there as quickly as possible until when they're on foot. And they could also, oh no, he stole the car, that's not a good sign for me. Okay, I got my pistol out, my window's already broken, I had to shoot at his tires. I shoot at his tires, make sure that okay, he stopped, I get out with my gun, he should get out of the car. Get out of the car right now. Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get down to the ground. Right now. Okay, I'm gonna arrest you now. Somebody else is shooting at me too. I had to follow him. Somebody's badly shooting at me and I cannot keep up with them. Where are they? Okay, he's down. Shot him. Okay, there. Everybody else is okay. He's not gonna try stealing my car and stuff. No, he isn't. Okay, so I just have to pick this, hold this guy, take him to my car, and put him in the back seat. Then we'll transport him to a local jail. There are some parts that will be a bit realistic, such as when I have to repair my vehicle, but that's okay for now. Okay, I'll tell them to go in the back seat. Sit in the back seat, sir. Thank you. I'll close the door. I now transport you to the local jail. You'll have the right to remain silent. Okay, I'll get in the car. I have to repair my car since I hit so many people. Okay, it's repaired. That's the most unrealistic part, but the rest of it's okay. And usually when I'm transporting him to the jail, just in case he's a gang member, I make sure to transport him with my lights on so I can cross all the red lights and take him to the jail as soon as possible. Just in case he's a gang member and the gang members are trying to get him out. Okay, I have to make a U-turn here. Okay, I'm going to set a waypoint to the nearest jail. And we will transport him there. This guy seems a bit drunk. I would have pulled him over. Okay, I'll turn off my lights because he's just confusing people. Okay, keep going. The jail's almost there. Okay. I wish there was some sort of turn signal mod or something so that I could put my turn signals on, but that doesn't work, so it's okay. So I'm going to drop him off at the jail and then I'll continue my patrol. Okay, suspect is dropped off at the jail.
Units reporting a criminal.
I don't like pursuits as much, but I'll take this call just for the fun of it.
Little Seoul.
Copy that, we are on our way.
He's more than
Dispatch,
enough,
we
so
got
I'll
eyes,
try
we're
to
in
get
pursuit.
it. Okay, where is he now? The good thing about GTA 5 compared to other, like, police, Lspdfr in GTA 5 compared to other police mods, is that the cars actually hear the sirens and they stop for you and they try to get out of the way. And it's more realistic, but some of them don't stop and they, like, try to mess you up, like the trucks mostly. Because they can't get out of the way, but these cars are mostly stopping wherever they are, which is good. But if they don't stop, like this guy, I have a horn to stop him. So I'm getting close to the pursuit. Now he's on foot now, so let's see where he is. Okay, they already stopped him. Take out my gun just to make sure that they're not. Okay. He's getting arrested right now. Okay, just to make sure he's not running. Keep on safe. Okay, he's good. He's in the officer's car now. Everything's done. Pursuit is pursuit is concluded, and he's been arrested. He's gonna be transported to the nearest jail.
Hey Leah, you got my text? I think I got throttling on.
Okay, I'll continue my pursuit. My patrol, sorry. Basically, all I'm trying to do is just look for any suspicious vehicles or any suspicious persons. Stop at the red light to make sure that nobody's watching. I like to pull over the bike peoples because sometimes they have illegal stuff on them which they're not supposed to. So I'll pull this guy over. And they're the ones who most likely to run away. Okay, he has come to a stop, but I'm just gonna go beside him so I don't block too much of the road. Get out of my vehicle. I'm a detective, by the way, that's my rank on the side. Hello.
Hi.
Can I have some ID, please? Okay, I'm gonna use my radio to check if he has any warrants or anything, any tickets that he hasn't paid or anything. And most of the time that comes up clear, but then I'll check his license plate, which sometimes shows license is suspended, so he's not allowed to be driving right now, so that's one thing that is not good. Now I just have to check his bike license, which might be at the front, or he doesn't even have one. He doesn't even have a license on his bike either, so that's another thing that's illegal. So this guy is probably going to jail today. Okay, I'll talk to him a little bit more. I'll ask to leave the vehicle. Sir, can you please step off the bike? Okay, I'm going to be arresting you now for driving without a license, and your bike doesn't have a license either. You have the right to remain silent. Okay, now you're gonna come to the jail with me, and you can talk to a lawyer over there. I will try not to make the videos too long for you guys, and I still haven't got any responses from you guys on how long you wanted the videos to be. And I don't like how these guys get out of the car without me telling. I hate how these cars slow down and try to see what I'm doing. Okay, now I'm gonna hop in the driver's seat and we're gonna take him to the nearest jail. Turn off my siren and let's go to the nearest jail. Set a waypoint, GPS location. Okay, there you go. Let's take him to the nearest jail. Very soon I'll start getting plugins such as Arrest Manager and Computer Plus, which will help me make it even more realistic for you guys, but right now I'm still trying to figure out how to get them installed. So I'm going to drop them off at the jail. And once I get those plugins, we'll be doing things such as gang patrol and all those other types of things. Drug busts and everything. And we can do SWAT too after a while. Okay, both of these guys are driving a little erratically, and this guy is running away, so I'm gonna get this guy pulled over. Okay, let's see what this guy does. And that guy I want to pull over too after. You're gonna stop right here in the middle. Sometimes when they do this, I cancel the pursuit, make them drive, and then I pull them over again, because then they'll actually stop after a while. But sometimes the game just doesn't work, and this guy will actually pull over to the corner, or he will block the road like he's doing now, which I hope he isn't gonna do. Okay, at least this guy's a smart guy. Don't run over the car. Okay, he stopped. I get out of my car now, and I walk over to him to talk to him. Sometimes, if I feel like right now I'm getting a gut feeling that this car is stolen, I will just run his license plate to make sure that it isn't stolen. So 42 Y O R. That's not an O, that's a 0. Y 0 R 215. Okay, let's see. It comes up. No result. Okay, maybe that was up. 42 Y 0 R 250. Okay, let's see again. Or maybe it's suspended. 42 Y 0. That can be, I can try it. R250. Okay, nothing's showing up with that. I'll just talk to him and ask for his license. Hi. Something must be wrong.
Get flop.
Okay, his name is Alphonse Vinci. Please radio check. License valid, no active warrants. Okay, I think I'll just give him a ticket for speeding, because he was speeding when he saw me. I don't know why. I can't do a search unless I'm arresting him, or I can detain him and do a search, but then I can't do a search right now because I don't have the plugin for that, so I'll just wait until I get the plugins for that. So I'm writing the ticket. Okay, here you go, sir. Here's the ticket. And You can be on your way. Turn off my siren so I don't scare anybody. And I start driving again. I might make a recipe soon, such as a Christmas cake or a New Year's celebration or something.
Possible
So be
148
prepared for that.
Puerto del Sol. Shots
So there's a
fired.
pursuit
Code 99.
on
All
suspect.
units respond.
Okay. And that was exactly what I didn't want to happen. So this is very unrealistic right now. I would hope that didn't happen. So now I'm just gonna spawn. Please. 3, and there's my car. Sorry about that. Okay. I mostly do these neighborhoods at nighttime just to make sure everything's going good, but I can do it at daytime too because this is gang neighborhood sort of. So I usually just drive by, make sure everything's okay. There's this dog here, I don't want to hit him, so get out of the way. He didn't die, okay. Go over, just drive through these alleyways where there could be drug trades or anything happening, so just go slowly through the alleys. Why does this keep happening? Okay, I'm not supposed to go over these bridges ever again. Okay, no more bridges for me. Mostly my job is to catch people when they're unsuspected. This is a smoke shop, so I have to make sure that nobody's doing any illegal drugs here or overdosing so I can call an ambulance. And I try to look at these types of cars, their tints and everything to make sure everything's normal, which this guy is okay. And sometimes I just like to follow the officers around, just in case they need backup with anything, which most of the time they don't. Okay, there's a lot of traffic in this area, so this is the place where there's usually somebody, at least somebody stolen. I want to go in first person mode. I'm gonna, once the next red light happens, I'm gonna catch this guy's license plate. Wait for a red light. Because most of the time these random license plate checks, these are the things that catch them. That didn't help. Okay, these are on the highway, so I'm just gonna do highway. That is illegal for sure. He's trying to cut me off. Yep, he even knew he was gonna get pulled over there. Sir? Stop. He gave up early. He knew that was his fault. He tried to cut me off, and that's not allowed. And sir, can you please stop watching what's happening? Sir? Sir? Okay. Do I have to arrest you too? Can you stop stopping and watching us? Get out of here. Get out of here. Sir? I hate when they do that. They just try to look at what's happening. Okay. Hello, sir. You know the reason why I pulled you over? Okay, can I have your ID? So, the reason why I pulled you over was because you cut me off over there and I hit my car, as you can see in the corner. My bumper is damaged, so I might just be giving you a ticket for it if everything's clear. But you are also wanted for the police, by the police. So, sir, can you please step out of your car? I just knew something was wrong with this guy. He was acting all weird around me. Okay, sir, step on the ground, please. Sir. Okay, I'm gonna detain him now. After that, I'll pat him down to make sure that he doesn't have any weapons on him. Because most of the people who are wanted by the police they always have some sort of weapon on them. So he just had his identification on him, which is good. No weapons. Okay, sir, I'm going to be taking you down to the local jail because you are wanted by the police. Sir, I was told.
What the hell?
Okay. Let me try to get him on the opposite side so it's safer for me. And the suspect. I hate how these guys stop at me. Sir, you're blocking off traffic over there. Stop looking.
In the back, nice and slow.
Sir, like seriously, move. Sir, move.
Trash. Ah!
Like seriously. I had to fire warning shots for this guy to even move. Okay, this guy will be getting taken to the local jail since he rear-ended me first of all, and second of all, he cut me off, and he's wanted by the police on top of that, so what better can I get from that? Surprisingly, I didn't get that from his plates, though.
I'm having an okay vacation.
That's why I love doing traffic duty, because we always find some sort of surprising guy, or some guy that's out of place. I'm gonna pull over this guy. See, he jetted in front of the other people without even stopping. He jets out in front of other people, almost causes a crash. So let's see what this guy's up to. And he also crashes too. So he's come to a stop. Now let me do a license on that guy. Okay. License. License is 85 YQG 325. Before I even step out the car, I always do a record check to make sure it's not stolen or there's any warrants on the vehicle, because I don't want to be stepping onto my car and not knowing who I'm going to talk to. So it's registered to this guy, Martin. Let's see what it is. Can I have your ID, sir, please? Thank you. Yep, so it's registered to him. Now I just have to check if this guy has any warrants on him. If he doesn't have warrants, he will just be issued a warning for driving recklessly. Okay, no warrants, so license is valid, everything's good. Okay, sir, please don't do that again. I don't want to catch you again, but next time you'll be getting a ticket if you drive so erratically by cutting in front of other people.
Consider this a warning. Nice ride, man.
So you are free to go, sir. Turn off my siren and drive normally. I want to try to get back on the highway, so I'm just going to turn the siren on. Okay, there you go. I always find some sort of thing wrong with some people behind. Like, as soon as they see me, they stop. That means there is definitely something wrong with them. He's driving perfectly okay, even though he has sports car. I don't care about. This is the guy who stopped, so I'll just keep following him to make sure he doesn't do anything more suspicious. I want to get in front of all these people, but if they see me, they slow down. I don't know why. So now we are going into the good neighborhood slowly, so nothing should be wrong with these guys. Except this guy is going ultra slow. Something might be wrong with it. Oh, he has a... Oh, that's definitely a stolen vehicle. Sir, pull over to the side. I see broken glass on this guy. I actually need some backup, and I see two cops just there. So can I get some backup, please? State Patrol.
Backup required on Great Ocean Highway. Respond code 3.
Well, it didn't really need code 3, but it's okay. 4 KF 38. I bet this is gonna be a really story. Please. No inquiries? Oh, but this is a different, it's not a plate registered in Los Angeles. Hello ma'am, can you tell me any reason why as to all your windows are broken except the back and front? I am suspecting this to be a stolen vehicle. Is it? Can I please see your ID? Thank you. Jennifer Patton?
I'm on your back.
Okay, she might be wanted, but please. License valid, not to work. Okay, where's the cop I requested? Where is that man? He blocks the highway, like seriously, man. Is this a Los Santos footage? Okay, I don't know what to do in this case scenario. I'll try to check it again. But if it doesn't work, then I can't do anything about it. No, it doesn't work. Well, I guess I have to let her go, because first, her windows are broken on the line. She's not explaining it to me. It doesn't look like her tires are broken. Her tires are broken. Her alarm's not going off, so maybe it's just her. It's just broken. Okay, ma'am, I'll issue a warning to get your glass fixed, but please fix it as soon as possible, or else I'll pull you over. Thank you, officer. Okay, now I just took to see if I can get in. If I'll get in behind this time. I run random plates just to make sure nothing's stolen. I sometimes pull over commercial vehicles too, but who knows. So guys, you should get ready for an episode that's might be coming out soon as a Christmas cake, Christmas pudding or something. Put down in the comments below what you guys want me to cook this New Year's. This guy just crossed. Oh no, he seems to be moving fast. Stops immediately. Yes, he gets out. Oh shit. Seems to be a bit of a rich guy too, when that is an expensive car. Okay, stop. He has come to a stop. Okay, plate check. He's a San Andreas plate, so that's for sure you're gonna find something wrong with him. CO, but that's not an O, that's a 0. Okay, it's registered to Lauren Woods. Hello, sir. How are you today?
Hi.
Can I please see your ID?
Kiflop.
Okay, so it does belong to him, that's for sure. Okay, let's make sure that it belongs to him. License valid afterwards. Okay, so I'll just issue him a warning for speeding. Okay, have a nice day, sir. And I forgot about the suspect I have in my back. And he's looking at me as if he wants to kill me. So, I will transport this guy to the local jail as soon as possible. And then we will end our patrol. And I'm pretty far along the highway, so it might take a little while to get back. Okay, do you turn this in the spot? Don't! Oh, boy. Get out! Move! Thank you. Nobody move. Okay, thank you. Turn off my siren and drive casually back to the station. So any suggestions, leave it in the comments below, and I will drop this guy off at jail, then I'll end the episode. My episodes have been a bit long recently, so I'll try to find some very interesting things that I can show to you guys in a short amount of time, such as 10 to 20 minutes. like such as gang patrol, which we can find pretty good catches. Now this is very dangerous. If you guys hear any creaking, that's my headset. I'm adjusting my headset because it's hurting my head right now. Okay, I'm doing something illegal right now, but I don't have time. Okay, I have to make a turn here. It's illegal. Which it isn't. Now that. These guys should all be booked for parking on the street. This is legal parking, and they decide to park in the back, which is 100% illegal, which I'll ticket them for later. Okay, I don't have time. Just put my siren on and get across the street. Okay, that's just reloading, so that's okay. So turn sideways, and one more turn, then I'm almost at the door. Now it's mostly just straight driving straight to the door. That was nice.
Your car is the shit. So hot.
The local jail is pretty far away from where we were because we were doing highway patrol, which is pretty far away from the city. So that's the reason why it's taking so long. I'll just turn my siren on here so I can get on with it. Okay, here's the jail. I haven't dropped off anybody at this jail before, so I'm pretty sure this is the one. Okay. Drop off the suspect. And there you go. That's the end of the episode. Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow with the next episode. Tomorrow I'll upload my episode a bit late because I work up to 5 o'clock. Okay, thanks for watching.